Hello, everyone. Welcome to our episode of Beauty of Grey. Today, we're going to pick up where we left off with Glamour Magic. So, hello, Jake, real quickly.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Beauty of Grey. Their beauty, I am Grey.
Because he's wearing a gray shirt. And hello, Michelle.
Hello. I don't have a catchphrase. I'm sorry.
I'm like, we don't have a quick catchphrase. Jake always has these really good zingers.
I didn't get a good zinger. I was like, no.
Listen, you just gotta watch Housewives. When you watch the Real Housewives, it just comes to you. It's
Okay.
in the spirit.
I just started rewatching.
Guys. All right, so we're all Bravo fans here, obviously. Love it.
Duh.
So Jake, Jake, what is your favorite Housewives then? What city is your favorite?
Oh, definitely Beverly Hills is like my top one up here.
Yes.
And then but I will say that like second to that, oh goddamn,
We have Atlanta, Potomac. We have New Jersey.
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City is wild.
Oh my god, it is wild. They got people punching each other out in the dark. It's so fun. I love it.
Michelle, how about for you?
Beverly Hills, and I was affronted when Vanderpump left.
I will say that when Vanderpump left, I kind of was like, oh.
I was so. I mean, like, look, like, is she a little shady? Sure, but
they all are.
They all are.
They all are.
They bullied her off of that show.
They all are.
Like, you don't do that to Lisa Vanderpump.
I will say that. So I used to really, really love the Housewives, and now I'm more of a Below Deck fan. So I love Below Deck. I love all of the Below Decks. I freaking love me. You know, Captain Sandy. I love the older gentleman. I can't remember his name. I love them all. Kate, remember Kate? Juicy Kate, freaking love her.
Oh my god,
I love it.
So
I'm trying to starting to watch it was a sailing one. So that one I haven't really gotten into, but I really like the Down Under one, the new one.
Down Under.
I'll have to actually watch the episodes because like I've only seen like bits and pieces.
It's wonderful.
But it's so even when I watch it, I'm like, this is addicting. What am I watching?
I always whenever I watch it, I'm like, I could do that. I could be on a yacht. I could do that. I could do that. I could be a chief
make that work. Well, the amount of what they make just by like hanging out on a yacht and feeding rich people food. Like,
this wasn't a good tip. We made $1,400 for 24 hours of.
I know. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Captain Lee. That's his name, Captain Lee.
Yes.
I don't know if he's coming back or not. Okay. So, but I like Jersey. I think Jersey gets a little rough. Like the Housewives of Jersey. Yeah. Like I like it, but I don't because I'm like,
They kind of anger me sometimes.
That's one with the tax girl that went to prison,
tax girl,
right?
Teresa. Flipping tables, Teresa.
You know what? Tables.
I really do want to watch Jersey, but for all of our fans out there that are listening, that love trashy reality television, Paramount Plus has Mob Wives, all 4 seasons on there. Live your best lives.
Oh my god, do you remember Mob Wives when it came on VH1?
Yes.
That was like my favorite. This is why we get along, guys.
I just rewatched it. It was so healing to my soul.
Oh,
you know what? Now that I know that's on Paramount Plus, I know what I'm doing tonight.
It changed my life.
It is interesting how reality shows have really transformed the landscape of, we're just going to talk about reality shows this one. Forget Glamour Magic, guys. Let's talk about the reality of reality TV.
Look, I'm telling you, those ladies use Glamour Magic. I'm telling you.
They do. Remember the Bret Michaels one? It was like when he the girls came on and to be vibing for his girlfriend. I might be older. I'm older than you guys, so I'm not sure if you saw that one. It was like the Flavor of Love with Flavor Flay. Like he did
I do Rock of Love.
Yes. Rock of
Love, yes.
And then Bret Michaels, he did one, and they would have to they would dance on poles and like it was just so grossly inappropriate. But we're like, show me more.
I know, I want to know more. Yep.
We can't talk about iconic dating shows without talking about Flavor of Love. And then the sequel, I Love New York and I Love New York 2.
Yes. What was that girl's name?
Tiffany Pollard.
Oh my god, Tiffany.
She's from upstate New York. She's from Utica.
No, she's not. Right.
Yes.
Do you guys wonder what she's doing now? Like, No,
I
okay.
think she does like club promotions, and like she does like
yeah, I'm
she
sure
gets
she's
hired
living her
for
best
events and
life.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Tiffany was
Icon.
amazing. Like she probably was a trailblazer for reality TV. Did you guys
Oh my
ever
God,
watch
even
Jersey
better.
Shore?
I did watch Jersey Shore, but then it got
Not
sad
a
towards the
lot.
end
I
because
didn't
everybody
really
started
watch a
Yeah.
liking.
lot.
We started
I didn't
liking the
really.
amphetamines too much.
Yeah. It's too much. I didn't watch it too much just because like everybody gave me crap for being a Rotterdam Italian that like
Oh,
equated to like, and I was like, I'm not all right, whatever.
I love that you were like,
Leave me alone.
I was accosted because
I'm like, I'm nowhere anywhere near Jersey Shore, but apparently Rotterdam Italian equated to Jersey Shore.
so
Okay.
let's talk about everything that's all on the socials right now is Vanderpump Rules. And the Scandival, and I mean all of that. Do you guys watch Vanderpump Rules?
I watched the first couple of seasons.
Yeah.
And then I fell off. And then when this started happening, I was like, oh, I gotta know now. What did this idiot do? Oh my gosh.
I didn't watch any of it, but I get all of my life force energy from watching the reunion because those are some sassy ladies and I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Poo-poo.
Oh, they dragged him and her.
You know, okay, so one, I like Vanderpump Rules when it first came out. I love Stassi. I loved like Chris. You know, when the OGs, like when they were on it, I thought they were amazing. But then like part of me, and I don't know about you guys, it's like they really stretched out this affair, and it's like people cheat on people, like, and I'm not saying that what he did was, you know, should get a pass or anything, but the way that he was like attacked, like Jake's like over there, attack him, kill him. Like I just
100%. I would be attacking everybody. Like, oh my God, could you imagine like production allowing your significant other to openly just cheat on you on camera and then show it to the world?
Okay, good point. And it's what you signed up for. But I just feel like what? And he was a dick about it too. Like, okay, so you watched the reunion, and they're like, so did you have sex again with Ariana? And he's like, yeah, and I wore a shirt, and it was so hot. Like, and he was like making fun of her. Shirt. Yeah, like
because she wore a t-shirt while they had sex.
Yeah, and he was
because because he was being sarcastic about it, like that she was uncomfortable about taking her shirt off. And I was like, dude, I'd be uncomfortable taking my shirt off with you too because you're being a jerk.
But let me ask you this thing, okay? And this may be an unpopular opinion. Do you think that some of this is made up?
I hope so.
I do too. I mean,
yeah.
I hope so.
I mean, but I couldn't imagine, like, because if you guys all watched the reunion and then they had Raquel/Rachel, terrible name.
Oh my God.
What a name to be named Rachel now.
Rachel, I know.
Guys, my name now is Rochelle. Thank you.
Rochelle.
I love it. That's what we're going to call you from now on, Rochelle.
But no, I mean, she was just like dead face, like on some sort of Xanax or something. Like,
it could have been the Botox, to be fair.
It is.
And the Xanax.
And the
Botox and Xanax.
There's almost all those things happening.
So let me go ahead, Michelle.
No, I was just gonna say, like, afterwards, after she left, and then like they were showing them like in the dressing room later, and like they're just like laughing about the situation.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, like that's what makes me think that I'm just like, okay, I feel like the producers have to be like, oh yeah, no, like totally just
they've got to be
like I just
light them up,
like,
light them up,
light
them up,
100%.
Like, and he, like him with the tears and I'm like, dude,
he was like having a nervous breakdown.
Oh my god!
But then it's like, is this fake? Is this real?
Exactly.
You know, but can I just say who I really think? Okay, so he was Tom Schwartz, like with Katie, and the fact that he gaslit her for so many seasons, and she was treated like such shit, and she was just like, look, all I want you to do is have respect for me and have my back. That's it. And he's like, yeah, but these are my friends.
Yes, like he's too
Jake's face.
Whatever. Like, sir.
Like he's just like, honestly, for me, like if you look back, like he to me is the villain. Like they're both Toms. Don't trust a Tom.
Don't trust
Tom.
But for us and us being like spiritual practitioners, the reason why I think it's kind of been like this is a good conversation for us to talk about. For me, this is a way for me to kind of calm down and to like realign my energy to like go into this, reality world TV, because I don't necessarily need to be watching Dateline or 48 Hours, which I do love too, but sometimes it gets a little too heavy. Girl likes a good stabbing, and
I do.
But I know I was watching Black Mirror before I came on here, and I was like, "This is quite interesting."
Me too. I nearly lost my shit when I saw that there was a new season.
I've already watched 2 episodes.
Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god, just Black Mirror is just it's the best. It's the absolute best.
But sometimes I can be a little too emotionally heavy, and when we're doing a lot of energy work or spell work or just being a practitioner in general, it's good to kind of shift away to be like, ha ha ha, like, because it's not our reality. Like, it's so different. Like Mob Wives. Okay, I really gonna talk about the Gambino family, like, and I think what was her name? Was it Big Ange?
Yes.
Big Ange, rest her soul.
She passed away.
Yes,
she did pass away.
I loved her.
She was so sweet.
But with Mob Wives, like, what I liked about them is like, yeah, they're ridiculous, but they also love their family fiercely.
Yes.
And they show you what loyalty is all about, but they'll cut a bitch.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
But so will we. Like, we're very loyal to our. I could go on for hours.
I mean, like these reality shows, like, look, like if like I'll get home after like maybe like a really difficult reading or like a shadow session, and like I'll be like, I want to know what these bitches are doing this week. Like it just is like it totally takes you out of your head.
It does.
I love
100%.
It. If the only reason why like I have Peacock is for Bravo. Like I'm serious. Like if I don't have Bravo and Andy, I'm done. Like
I know, I love Andy.
I'm done. Like, and it's been like years, and it's just. But go ahead.
Does anybody remember in Housewives of Beverly Hills where they had the psychic Allison Dubois come for the dinner party? And she's like, I forget who she was arguing with. She was like,
Kyle,
I know exactly how you're gonna die, and I love that for me.
Were you guys also the ones that went and looked her up to see if you could book a reading with her?
Oh my god, I had to know everything about this woman.
I think she is so iconic. For everybody that's listening, she is the psychic that inspired the Patricia Arquette show Medium.
Yes, that's so true.
And I think that is so awesome. And she's got some like actual like really interesting credentials that she did in fact work with the Texas DAA to do like criminal investigations, all that stuff. And I've gotten to see like some of her videos on YouTube of her doing like group readings for people. And it's really cool. It's really cool and to the point, actually. I thought it was so interesting.
So let's ask this question. When were you guys introduced to psychics? Like I know that like Jake's probably was born a psychic. Michelle, I'm not sure about you to be honest, but like me, I'm not Michelle, whatever.
Like, I don't know about you, Michelle.
What about you? Yes, you are. But like for me, it was Sylvia Brown on Montel Williams. Like I was obsessed with Sylvia Brown and her nails. Like her voice, her raspy voice. That's like honestly, I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that. Like
you know what? I think the first like psychic that I was exposed to on like television was probably Teresa Caputo on her television show.
I love her too. Her little twitches.
Oh my god! I honestly, a spooky gal that twitches. That's relatable.
You know
to me.
she's getting something. You're like, here it comes. Tap, tap, tap.
Yes. Yeah, and then I think like shortly after, like once I just like I was like, oh, I love this. I remember finding like Miss Cleo videos like on YouTube, and she is literally a spirit. Deity, icon, teacher, master for me. I love her so much. I actually I remember I still have her VHS tarot power deck box, so it came with a deck and then it also came with a VHS of her like talking about the card meanings.
I love that.
And I just love it. And fun fact, everybody, that deck is so good to read with, even though it's like so poorly illustrated. I love it. You can't tell me anything. I know all your secrets when I've got that deck. Watch
oh my
out.
gosh. She's like, tax evasion. Yeah.
Like, yeah, I love it.
Swear.
Oh,
and you know what?
gosh.
I will say, I completely give all of my confidence as a reader to her because I just loved how matter of fact she was and how like unapologetic with like as she's telling people stories like for them and tapping in, like she was just like pushing through. Like she wasn't like waiting to be like confirmed about anything. She was like, all right, baby, this is what it is and this is where we're going with this message right now, and watch yourself. And I just thought that was so awesome. Like it really like pushed me to like get my shit together and like really like find a way to give these like succinct messages and not like, you know, question yourself about it, you know? So she's definitely like my inspiration. I'm not even kidding.
I love it. How about for you, Michelle?
So I definitely like Miss Cleo was definitely a an introduction to things, but I have a funny story that comes along with this.
Okay, love it.
So oh my god. So
buckle up, guys.
I know, like when I was a teenager. So remember when AIM was a thing and like AOL like chat rooms?
Yes. You've got mail.
I know. Yes. So oh god, he's gonna listen to this and he's gonna be like, why did you tell a story? So
and all of our like terrible like usernames.
Yes, terrible. 24. I know, the most ridiculous things ever. And one of my best friends, he's still one of my best friends to this day. We were terrible human beings. And we used to go into these chats.
I can't. I'm already like, what the hell did you do?
Offer free psychic readings. People would message us and be like, oh, I want a free psychic reading. So, and we didn't know what the hell we were talking about at that point. Like, I was absolutely all into all of this. Like, I had tarot cards since I was like, 10, like, I loved all of this stuff. But like, I didn't really know enough about it to really, and so we would be like, according to the Ace of Base, your love life will continue to be in shambles. Like, it was just, oh my god, we had no business, and we were like 16, 17, just being complete and utter jerks.
So let me ask you a question then. Did anybody pay you for these
no one paid us, but they sure as hell believed us. There was a woman that used to message me on a regular basis and be like, I need another reading. That was so good. I was like, honey, we are literally children. Like,
we need to hunt down every single person that you read for and find out like what
accurate.
Like no, like the miraculous messages that you delivered and didn't realize.
Oh my god!
But you probably did. You probably did and didn't even realize it.
Didn't even realize it. Well, it's funny because like I would just come up with stuff. And my friend would do the same thing, and we would just come up with these random things for people. But like, yeah, no, you're right. Maybe I was coming up with actual
But it is interesting because like the top Ace of Base song is what? I saw the signs.
Exactly. we still joke about it. If that song comes on, we lose our shit.
So let me ask you this: do you still go on and do fake readings? But now she's got a Venmo. She's got a Venmo link now. You're gonna pay for this.
No, we have to be legit, Michelle.
Oh my god, I love that. Did you ever like have like? Did you like when you got like more serious about like into like readings and all that stuff? Did you ever like go online to like forums or anything like that for like practice readings or like offer them like that?
No, I would just read for my friends all of the time. And I would be that annoying person and be like, anybody want a reading? Do you want to?
Oh my god!
Like, do you want a reading?
I'm sure everyone was like, yes.
I love that
like,
though.
Yes. Do like every weekend.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that you were like out and like practicing that with them. I remember like for a long time in like high school, I didn't tell my friends like that I was a psychic or that I did anything. So I would be like on the like Tumblr forums, like I had a page that I would like accept question and answers, like stuff like that.
I love that.
Yes,
that's so sweet.
Oh my god, I loved it. It was so much fun. And then I like got like my first job as like a telephone psychic. So like it was just fun. It was a fun time.
That's a whole nother story about Jake, falsifying his age and
oh my god, that was getting my first fake ID to have my first fake job. Actually, it was a real job. The direct deposit always cashed in. But yeah, that was a whole other lifetime. Oh my god.
Wow. I love that so much though.
Oh my
So
god.
anything else we want to talk about with reality TV before we wrap up how both Michelle and Jake were criminals?
I never charged.
I'm just messing. I do agree with Jake though. I do think you probably gave like really powerful messages to people.
I very well could have. I mean, well, it's because I mean, like I've always, ever since I was a little kid, have always experienced weird things. Like I always had very prophetic dreams. That's how it kind of started for me.
Yeah.
And then like so like there were things that like I would have no business knowing that like my mom would be like, I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Like, I know, like, child, what's going on here? But like, I don't know, like, it's just, it was one of those things because, like, you know, when you're into all of this stuff, but yet everybody is making fun of it because they're like, oh, it's a bunch of crap, it's this, it's that.
But you know what? You bring up a
And
good
then you
point,
get to be older and you're like, oh, I actually know things.
Yeah.
You know?
But I mean, how many guys I get made fun of for watching Bravo? Like, I mean, we're gonna get made fun of for stuff regardless. And you might as well just own your truth, own what you like, and do you. Like, I'm always like, even our friend Melissa makes fun of me for watching Bravo. Are you watching The Real Housewives?
It's like, yes, I am.
Of Denver.
Like, just like the mindless stuff to be able to like unplug at the end of the day, I think is just very fun. Like whether you like read, whether you exercise, whether you do reality television.
Yeah, whatever
like,
you want.
I'm
starting to watch Dancing Queens on Bravo. I want to see how those dancing girls win.
Yeah,
I love that.
I'll watch them all.
Oh my god.
Heck, I watch Bad Girls Club on a religious basis. Like,
oh my god, the old Bad Girls Club.
Oh, the old Bad Girls Club is so perfect.
it will never. We can never do it again.
Anything else, Jake, you want to add before we wrap this up?
No.
No. Anything else, Michelle?
No.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. I'm good.
So on that note, everyone have a great day and comment below with what reality shows you guys like to watch. Everyone, bye.
Yes. Bye.